Good morning.
Good morning.
Today is Saturday, the 16th of May, and it's yet another exciting day for us. If you watched our last Saturday vlog, which was posted on Sunday, you would have known that we didn't do the usual Saturday Samayal spread cooking because we had to go to the airport to pick up her parents. Now it's time to go to the airport again, but to pick up my parents. So, just like last week, we will still be showing you our Saturday Samayal spread, but at the end of this video, so stick till the end. Do not skip.
Also, Saturday Samayal is being cooked by my mom.
Yes.
Because we are on our way to the airport. One thing happened last time. The flight arrived early and my parents had to wait a bit at the airport before we could, go and pick them. So this time we didn't want to do it. That's why we've left early and we were not able to cook anything. I've just made a little bit of dessert prep last night. I'll go and finish it off. And if my mom is still cooking when I'm home, I'll help her.
Maybe we can help her out.
Yeah, we'll help her.
So it's been almost 2 years since my parents visited us. Last time when they came here, it was during our housewarming, and they stayed here for a couple of weeks. They wanted to stay longer, but the winters are very harsh, especially on my mom, because she's got a condition and so she can't tolerate winters, and so they had to leave a little early, and the house was not finished when they left. So they're going to be seeing the complete house for the first time now. That's something that's very exciting for me. And the second thing is, my parents, especially my dad, loves to watch movies and cricket, and they've also got a theatre room in their home back in India, but it's sort of a makeshift kind of a theatre room, which means it's not properly soundproofed. They don't have speakers at the right locations and all. So I am very excited for him to get the experience of a proper media room, because we've got the proper setup. It's pitch black, you've got 7.1 surround sound and whatnot. So I'm excited to show him that.
So it's going to be so much fun having two sets of parents. There'll be some challenges, but we are up for it. A few contrasts, as I mentioned. The first thing is, my parents don't like to watch TV, or they don't watch TV as much. They like to do household work and they like to go out for walks. My dad and mom, more so my dad, he's so obsessed on going out for walk. He likes walking tracks here. He finds the air is pure and he just wants to head out. That's my dad. So they don't watch a lot of TV, and I'm similar as well. I don't watch a lot of TV. I tend to watch intentional things. For me, there needs to be a purpose. If I go into that room, I have to go see a specific series, come back. That's it. Like, no random watchings and all. Karthick, on the other hand, just like doom scrolls YouTube also, if there's one such thing. So yeah. But
yeah, I watch a lot of random stuff, and every now and then I get obsessed with something and I start watching that for maybe a month or two, and then I get exhausted, move on to the next one. Now the current obsession is chess. It doesn't mean I'm good at chess, I'm just good at watching chess, to be really honest with you. But my parents, similar to me.
He is similar to his parents.
I am similar to my parents. My parents enjoy watching TV. They watch any and every movie. My dad watches any Tom, Dick and Harry movie. Anything that gets released, he'll watch.
And he would like
cricket. He's like crazy about cricket. He watches state, district matches as well. You just paste cricket on the screen, he'll just sit and watch. He's that kind of a cricket buff. And yeah, I think we're not going to let them be in the media room all the time. We're going to try and change that a little, just like how I've changed. And the next thing is food choices. Again, two sets of people with two different food choices. Her parents are open to exploring, open to trying out new things. When we tell them like, let's go out, they're like, not to Indian please, let's try out something else. My parents on the other hand, they're like, Indian please, when we go out.
So when his parents are around, we tend to pack a lot of food, because if we are going somewhere, it's possible they may not get the food that we desire. So we tend to pack. When we tend to go out with just my parents, we intentionally don't pack because we want them to try all these different foods. So there is that. That's a stark difference between two sets of parents. Like this, there's many more, and I'm sure you guys can relate to one set or the other set of parents. Let us know in the comments below how are your parents and your in-laws, if you have them. Now, other than that, I wanted to talk about visa. When we posted last week's video, some of you messaged me on Instagram and asked me about the visa details. So here's the thing, I'll explain you about the visa, the visitor visa that both sets of parents have. First, I'll talk about the visa that we got for my parents. It's visa subclass 600. We applied it ourselves, and their condition is in an 18-month period they can stay a max of 12 months, and the validity is 3 years from the date it was approved. So in 18 months they can stay.
Isn't it the date of first arrival?
I don't know, so I can't remember, but yeah, date of approval, I think, because we're calculating against that date. Anyway, it is in an 18-month stay they can stay consecutively for 12 months max, and they also need to hold health insurance. So how did we get that visa? Oh, we wanted my parents to stay a bit longer. That's why we got them this a longer visa. It's still visa subclass 600. For this, they had to go to do medical checkup, and touch wood, my parents don't have any medical conditions, so we knew that they would pass. They've got this before as well, like they've done these tests a few times already, so it was all clear for them. Then next part is someone mentioned to me that for their parents it got rejected, saying that parents may not go back to India or something similar. I've never had that happen to my parents. A lot of the times I apply, or there's been instance where my dad applied himself as well. It's a very simple, straightforward application. You know, if you have filled forms before, it's easy to do it on your own. But if you think you don't know, you can obviously just reach out to some immigration consultant or whoever and get it done for you. We always do it for ourselves. For the longer visa, there's that medical health checkup, and you need to pass that. And for longer visa, for longer or short, I don't know, you still need to hold health insurance. We applied this around Feb 19th this year. The visa took a while to get approved. It was approved around March 19th this year. They did the health checkup on Feb 27th. Again, within 10 days or so, they did the health checkup, and everything was approved by March 19th. And I also wrote a letter while we submitted all the all the documents and everything. I also wrote the letter to immigration officer saying I am their only child and I would like my parents' help for the next few days, and so on and so forth. So I don't know if it adds to the application or what, but that's something you can do as well. So I voluntarily wrote a letter. I've always done that, and that also helped. I also mentioned that they'll be staying at my home. I'm their only child, and they also have a house in India, and they would go back after X amount of time. It's just that I can't go and stay in India for that long, and that's why I want my parents to stay with me, blah blah blah. So I wrote something like that, and I don't know if it's just adding to the application or what. That's everything about my parents' visa. Visa subclass 600. In an 18-month period, they can stay for 12 months consecutively and need to hold health insurance. The visa itself is valid for 3 years. Now let's talk about Karthick's parents' visa. With Karthick's parents' visa, we got them in 2023 around October or so. So we got married in 2023, June 2023, and they wanted to visit us for our first Diwali. So we applied around October or something like that, and theirs is also visa subclass 600, but theirs is max stay of 3 months at a time, and the visa they got was for 3 years. And when we applied this in 2023, the visa was approved in like couple of days. It didn't take long at all, whereas the visa that we applied now for my parents took 1 month. For Karthik's parents, because it's only a short stay, they don't have to do any health checkup. Once again, we applied on our own. We don't get any health insurance, do we? No. Karthik's parents have health insurance. I think we just use that. And they usually only stay for like a couple of weeks because uncle has business and all that. So they go back. So there is that. I don't know what is the time frame it is taking these days. Their visa is still valid until 2026 October or along those lines later this year. They are still using the same visa that we applied like in 2023 to visit us, and at that point it took only 1 or 2 days for their visa to arrive. In 2024, however, when we applied the same visa for Karthik's sister to come for housewarming, it took a really long time for the visa to come, to the point where we thought she may not be able to come. The travel date was so close and the visa hadn't arrived. But at that point, even then we had applied on our own, but we reached out to some immigration consultant and we asked him why is this happening for her, because for parents and all it got approved immediately. They mentioned that because she's younger, it's possible that the immigration officer is thinking that she may not go back or whatever. Even though she's younger, she still has a family in India and she was the only person visiting. Her daughter, like she has a family, she has a daughter, husband and all that. They were not visiting us, only she was visiting for housewarming. But even then it got delayed. She was still able to get it on time and visit us for housewarming, but the stress with not getting approved in like a couple of days or something was a bit too much. It's not even that, like the travel date was so close. I think they traveled on July 3 here by July 4th or whatever. This is 2024, but yeah, her visa got approved around 1st or something like that, like so close, and we were all panicking. So I don't know what the current situation is. We may apply a visa once again for Karthik's parents in a few months once their current visa expires, and maybe we'll know then. So you saw us picking up parents. We came home and my mom has cooked the entire spread. We are going to show you what it is. But you know how I was telling you the contrast between two sets of parents? Here's another thing. With my parents, they would not open their boxes, their suitcases immediately. But with his parents, it's all over the place already. But it is what it is. Let's see what's for today's Saturday Samayal. We have hot rice, green peas masala, cabbage and carrot poriyal, sambar with drumsticks and brinjal, and I don't know what else is in there, rasam, vadai, yogurt, fryams, and for dessert we have chia pudding. This is mango chia pudding. Sapalama. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. We'll see you in another one. Bye.